Hi viewers, it's Mubashir Chaudhary from Bristol News. We have brother Tariq Boota with us today, and he has done a tremendous job in this difficult time. We will speak to him and find out how he done that. He was doing a charity work during that time, and they were also dealing with funerals. So thank you very much, brother, for giving us time. Uh, First, would you explain what was the charity work you were doing and how you thought like this is really needed in this difficult time?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Yeah, the charity job we did, we were 5 people, Alhamdulillah, which is Subhan Ali Tahir, Muhammad Ali Tahir, Hanif Aslam, and Bilal, and myself, Tariq. And Alhamdulillah, we were having a cup of tea about 12, 13 weeks ago. Every day we were listening to the news about this pandemic with COVID-19. And over a cup of tea, Alhamdulillah, we just suggested we need to help the public. Public will be in distress. Public will be vulnerable, especially the homeless and the vulnerable and the old that get isolated. And Alhamdulillah, with the blessing of our Sheikh Saab Sayyid Wahid Shah, Alhamdulillah, we took this plan forward. And Subhanallah, over the 12 weeks, we managed to deliver hundreds and thousands of packages to the vulnerable, to the old, to the isolated, to the NHS, to even COVID-19 patients. Alhamdulillah.
And how you was identifying the needy people, like really needed? Because sometimes obviously there are families who don't want to come out and say like you need some help, but they are desperate for the help. So what was your way to find out those?
Alhamdulillah, I had 2 sensible boys on my right and left, which was Subhan and Muhammad. MashaAllah, they are very good on Facebook and group chats and advertising. Alhamdulillah, they did that part. And we managed to get a lot of people coming through that system, as in WhatsApp and Facebook and all the internet groups. But MashaAllah, a lot of the clients that we gave food packages to, Alhamdulillah, was word by mouth. Like someone approached us and say, brother, you know, someone saw was vulnerable, go keep an eye on them. Then we go knock on the door, we'll find out their situation, Alhamdulillah. And yes, we managed to deliver food to them for mashallah 12, 13 weeks. It was hard because as well as we were doing this charity of COVID-19 charity, we were doing funerals, Aslam Funeral Service. And there were times when we were doing funerals and we were trying to do the charity. But Alhamdulillah, both teams, whether it was the charity team or the funeral team, did not let anyone down. Alhamdulillah, we all worked as a good team and we managed to get through it. The pandemic's not over. We're still here. If anyone's vulnerable, if anyone needs us, our numbers are down below, and Alhamdulillah, they can still contact us.
And what was the biggest need? Was it the food, or what was it financial support, or sympathy? What do you think? What was the major need in this difficult time?
I would personally say everything was in need. Until you don't go out there, you don't see it. But people needed money for electric, gas. People needed food, normal essential stuff. There's people that had young children, they needed milk, you know, baby milk, nappies, and etc. You see, the thing is, the government was supporting these people in the long run. Because a lot of people in England, they assume that people in England is not poor. But trust me, I was on the front line and I witnessed it with my eyes, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows that I witnessed it. There's a lot of people who are poor. And you know, it was hard, but Alhamdulillah, we supported them and we put that smile and that nur back on their face. And that was the main thing that made us proud of what we did.
And like which community and how you manage the finances, like with all these charitable work?
Alhamdulillah, we support all communities. There's nothing here about religion or faith. It's whether you're Christian, Muslim, Sikh, Hindu, whatever faith you are, Alhamdulillah, we were here. And believe in me, I personally believe we supported all communities. There was all communities out there, which I don't think there's a community out there.
Came up as a Muslim leaders this time.
Yeah, yeah, Alhamdulillah, yeah, we supported every community out there, and they were proud of us. And like I said, Alhamdulillah, if it wasn't because of my team, this wouldn't have happened. You know, I'm here alone. My team's not here. Unfortunately, they're all busy. But if it wasn't because of my team, I was
Of
nowhere.
course, it's the team
Yeah,
who
it was the
works.
team that made the effort, and especially I would like to say, on especially the charity side, there was a lot of people behind the scene, and I would dedicate the reward that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will offer me. I would dedicate it to those people who were behind the scene, and they were women, which I cannot mention, but alhamdulillah, they were doing so much hard work behind, and I would dedicate everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward me to them, because what the work they did and kept us focused, they kept us healthy, gave us food, kept us with drinks and teas. Without their support, it would never have happened.
May Allah jaza you for
Amen.
that. And now we will talk a little bit about your funeral services, because obviously the biggest issue was, especially for the Muslim community, all the whistles and things like that, and how that will happen, how we'll do the janazas and all that. First of all, can you explain, how many janazas we've done and how that happened, and what was the possibilities?
Mashallah, throughout the whole pandemic, we've done 15, 20 janazeh. We've done more than that, but we're talking about Muslim janazeh. We've done non-Muslim as well. I'm assistant director from Aslam Funeral Services. Mashallah, my team, which is Hanif Aslam, Amjad Aslam, and sister Ruxana Aslam. And alhamdulillah, again, without their support, especially I would like to thank, and I'll always do dua for sister Ruxana, because she created this PPE gear for us, and I could have gone to war. That's how comfortable I was. I wasn't fear of any COVID. I wasn't fear of any illnesses. I wasn't scared. Because in COVID, no one knows what COVID is about.
That's right.
Coronavirus is such a virus that even today we don't know what it is. But alhamdulillah, because of Sister Ruxana and the team support, our PPE gear was so good that alhamdulillah, I was flying on cloud 9. That it was, I could do anything. I was in the front line. People were ringing me up and saying, "Are you okay?" And I was saying, "Subhanallah, I feel better than probably what you are. With this outfit, I'm just untouchable."
What was the family's feeling, especially in this? Obviously, when someone loved one goes, it's always a sad day. Especially in this time when you can't see them, you can't, do the janazas and everything the way you're supposed to do. What was the family feeling on those days?
Very sad. Every time I did a funeral, I felt for the family. Because most of the time, the family stories were similar. An ambulance come and they took our mom, dad, brother, sister away, and that's the last they seen them. And before the fanana of the body, in the grave, we were the only one, as funeral assistant director and directors, were the only one that actually seen the mayyat at the end.
Would they be able to see their
No,
faces
it was
or anything
forbidden.
like?
It was because of the COVID-19 situation, this particular situation.
Even the face is covered with
Everything is covered. The only people who managed to see that little glimpse and can give that feedback to the family was myself and my team. And it was very sad, because I treated every funeral, every mayyat like they were mine, because I had to do that from my heart, because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to make sure that the family get the best service that they possibly can.
And the government departments, everybody was supportive in this whole system, or you think like there was not much support available?
No, alhamdulillah, there was a lot of support from the government, but unfortunately in this COVID-19 issue, it was a sad case, because everything had to be straight and even. You couldn't change any rules. The government just saying, pick up the body, put it into a casket, seal the casket, take it to Qabristan, quick janaza, and bury as quick as possible. It's a very sad moment.
So how many people do come on janazas then?
When the pandemic first came, the government only allowed 5, but alhamdulillah,
It would be close family as well, or not?
it will be close family, but anyone who lived or associate with the mayyat was not allowed to come. they had to be isolated.
Because
Because of
14 days,
COVID.
correct.
So out of family, cousins and friends, or children who don't live with the family, who live elsewhere, they can turn up. But immediate family was not allowed. That was, again, very sad. So, alhamdulillah, what we did for them to make life easy is we used to take the mayyat outside their house and give them 5-10 minutes to say their goodbyes. Okay, they might not be able to see the face.
So the mayyat was in the car and...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, in the hearse or in the ambulance, and we would take it. We would make that extra effort. I mean, if you look at it, our original plan was we go straight to Qabristan and we bury as quick as possible. But alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a heart. So if they're feeling down, their loved one has died, we feel down with them. So we did that much for them, and they were very happy.
And obviously the lockdown is eased a bit. Do you think like that ease will help you do your duties with funerals as well, and the families have more chances of spending some time, or it is still the same?
At the moment, we've got a protocol that we're liaising with the government, and we are strict with that protocol. We do not break it because coronavirus is invisible. We don't know where it is, so we can't.
So you think this thing will stay for a while then?
It would definitely stay for a while. How long? I don't know. I mean, the guidance of the government is uplifting the lockdown. Personally, myself, I think it's too early, but they know better. Let's see what happens. But definitely, it's a horrible situation.
Brother, may Allah desire you for all that.
Ameen.
Thank you very much, viewers.
Ameen.